What did I do strategically? I believed very strongly in delegating and empowering. This was the most important thing. I remember one day I realized that my designation should be changed from joint, because my father was alive at that time, from the post of joint managing director to director signing. Because I was spending more time doing anything than signing. I was signing all the checks. I was signing this, I was signing that. I was doing all the time, I was only signing. So I thought that what am I really doing in my life? I'm signing, only signing. So that day I decided I will delegate the authorities to my people, not only of signing, but also of creating strategies along with me, or implementing strategies along with me. So that was the first thing that I did. I delinked ownership to management. This is a continuous fight that I have with many people, including some of my family members. I said that the company does not belong to me. The company is a joint stock company, and joint stock companies are a separate legal entity, and they are an entity unto themselves. I do not own it. I own it as a shareholder. But what the company has is not mine. What the company has is of the company. What I have is mine, and what I have is my salary or the dividend that I get out of the profits from the company. As a result, ownership was completely sidelined to a different level and never interfered with the management of the company. Management was left to the people who would manage the business. And over a period of time, I became, after my father expired, I moved my position from CEO to CMD, and we appointed a professional CEO who in fact is driving the executions of the company now. Well, as I mentioned to you friends, there were enough crises in my life in the business. 3 times the flagship company of the group, Aurangabad Electricals, had a negative or very poor net worth. 3 times. And every time we bounced back. Why? Because every time we introspected, we not only introspected, but we also found opportunity in those crisis times. And we utilized those opportunities, we moved, we changed, we worked to create that into a success story. This was one of the very important things that we did. Introspection at any crisis point. This is a very interesting point. I believed that my head, my heart, and my hand should speak the same language. Because if my head says something, my heart is saying something, and my hand is not ready to commit either of them, how am I going to give clear direction to my team? After all, any organization is as good as its team. And if my head, heart and hand is not speaking the same language, I will not be able to give the correct direction to my team. So this was one of the things I very strongly believed in, that my head, heart and hand should speak the same language and we should not differ from each other. This is something I learned from Mr. Rajiv Bajaj. He is a master in this game. Sitting with him, I'm sure Mr. Tripathi will agree, because he must have spent much more time with Rajiv than what I have. He has taught to analyze the most complex problems into small, non-complex or simple tasks. Any complex problem in your life, if you are in a position to convert them into simple tasks, the complex problem is over. It's no longer complex because you have converted it into simple. That is a big mantra that Rajiv gave, I don't know to how many people. And I owe my sincere thanks to him to having taught me this simple mantra of converting analytical, complex problems into simple tasks. Friends, here is a theory that I believe very strongly in. I believe the law of gravity works in this way. What is the law of gravity? Anything that goes up will come down. In business also, anything that goes up will come down unless you have done something to protect it. What is it that you can do to protect it? Every step that you create, if you create a foundation beneath it, the maximum you can come down is the foundation. You can't go below the foundation. Therefore, the most important thing is that every step that you take, please create a foundation and don't be excited to jump. Because if you jump without a foundation, you will fall much lower than where you started off. This is a formula that I very strongly believed in. We always kept debt at manageable level. We never created a situation where we had to go to the bank and say, hey listen, we are sorry, we cannot do this. We always tried to keep, we would do less business, but we would try and keep our debt within reasonable level. That was something that my father taught as a banker. That never let a banker's confidence go down, because if the banker's confidence goes down, the world's confidence goes down. So never let a banker's confidence go down. Always believe that you are the one who are going to make your company. Don't let anybody down, especially the bankers. As I said, you are as good as your people are. I have believed in this, and I still believe in this, and I will continue to believe in this. I will continue to motivate my team to work hard, not only to work hard, but to create an environment of conducive working in the organization so that everybody not only works hard, but works hard with pleasure. That is the more important topic. Work hard with pleasure. एक वो आदमी है जो बोलता है अरे यार कल सुबह फिर ऑफिस जाना है, और दूसरा आदमी है जो बोलता है अरे कल सुबह फिर ऑफिस जाना है. There is a difference of the two, and I believe very strongly that people should say मुझे कल सुबह ऑफिस फिर जाना है. Tomorrow is yet another day. This is a very interesting line. In the world, I meet so many people. Everybody asks me, what's your top line? And they judge me for my capability on what's my top line. What is this top line? If I have a top line of 10,000 crores and a profit of 2 crores, my top line is still 10,000 crores. So what it gives me? It gives me vanity. But does it give me sanity? No, it does not give me sanity. It gives me headache. कि बॉस पता नहीं कब ये 2 करोड़ भी निकल जाएगा. Therefore, please, it's a very important thing. Don't just follow the top line. Top line is nothing. Top line is only for vanity. It is the bottom line that matters. Bottom line is for sanity. It is a fundamental principle that I will always follow, and I request everyone to please look into this. Please don't go for vanity, because vanity is something which is Maya, and it will come and go as fast as it came. It will go. Friends, what next? One day, I asked my father, why are we doing this business? After all, what is the objective and the reason for doing all these things? I was asking him this question sincerely to understand what should be the purpose of our group. And he wrote down a sentence for us. He said, we want to be a family-owned, professionally managed, technology-oriented company run by motivated individuals, adhering to fair business practices to achieve a common goal of customers and shareholders' delight. Friends, this is what he told me should be the vision and future of the Bagla Group. And as such, we decided now to institutionalize our business by providing delight to all our stakeholders. And we have defined our stakeholders as customers, employees, government, suppliers, society, and shareholders. We would like to provide delight to everyone who is associated in any way with our company. That would be the day, that would be my success. I would like to end this with a phrase. Woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep. Miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Thank you, Mr. Ranjit Das, for telling me that it's by Robert Frost. Thank you very much, friends. Thank you.